Hello everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of the Ratliff Mandolins Weekly Production Diary Series. And this week I've got several different things to show you that we got accomplished this week. Number one, we got fretboard dots on all of the fretboards that are going to have dot positions, markers placed on them. And so that's where we'll start. I'll show you some footage of the fretboard dots. The procedure here is pretty simple. You're just going to drill the appropriate size holes on the frets 5, 7, 10, the double dots at 12, and on 15. And then you take the appropriate size dots and glue them into that hole, and you're in pretty good shape. Sand it all clean and you are ready to glue that fretboard onto the mandolin itself. Now, if you'll recall from last week's episode, we got the stain and the first tack coat on mandolin number 2. So our jobs this week start out with scraping the binding and all of the places that need to be cleaned up on that mandolin, and then shoot our bill coats. So having said all of that, let's take a look at mandolin number 2. If you'll recall, mandolin number 2 is a standard country boy, but it has the added feature of a bound peg head, so that has to be cleaned off. And then the logo has to be applied. A country boy gets a decal, much like a Martin guitar does. And then she's pretty much ready for the clear coats. We'll shoot 3 build coats, clean everything up, and then shoot the final satin coat. That's where we're at with mandolin number 2. Also got to do quite a bit of work on mandolin number 8. Now mandolin number 8 has went through all of the jobs from having the extender glued on, the truss rod installed, all the way through to having the fretboard glued on, and now it's out of the fretboard gluing jig and it is hanging on the front wall to await the next steps. I did a little bit of work on mandolin number 3. All I actually got done on mandolin number 3 was I got to glue the fretboard extender on. And then I moved on to mandolin number 5, where I glued on the peg head overlay. Now, it was Thanksgiving week here, an American holiday, so we didn't get as much done as we would like to have done, but that was still a fair amount for 1 week's worth of work. Hey, look for us on the next episode of the Ratliff Mandolins Weekly Production Diary Series. Hit the like and subscribe button, and we certainly would like to thank you for watching us all the way to the end, and we hope to see you again in the future. Bye.